My brother and sister, step 1, I am in control of my day. When you wake up in the morning, that is the number R. The very first thought you allow into your mind sets the tone for the entire day. By telling yourself, I am in control of my day, you're not just repeating words. You're programming your mind with a powerful truth. Life is full of unexpected challenges, traffic jams, rude people, setbacks at work, or sudden problems at home. These things are often outside your control. But what is within your control is how you choose to respond to them. You can let them drain your energy, or you can decide to rise above and protect your peace. Think about it. Your attitude is like the steering wheel of your life. If you hand it over to anger, negativity, or other people's opinions, you lose direction. But if you hold on to it firmly and remind yourself that your reactions belong to you, then nothing and no one can knock you off balance. Even if your day doesn't go exactly as planned, you can still shape your energy and actions in a way that keeps you moving forward. This affirmation is also a reminder that self-control is a form of strength. People who master their emotions and actions end up mastering their lives. Instead of saying, "This ruined my day," you shift the mindset to, "This tested my patience, but I still choose peace." Instead of saying, "I can't do anything about it," you remind yourself, "I always have choices, maybe not over circumstances, but always over my response." But by claiming control in the morning, you step into your role as the leader of your life. You stop living reactively, waiting for things to happen to you, and instead you start creating your own outcomes with intentional effort. You focus on solutions, not problems. You practice patience, not frustration. You walk with confidence, not hesitation. So every morning, say it clearly, "I am in control of my day." Say it with power, say it with belief, and carry it with you like armor. Because no matter what the world throws at you, your mindset, your actions, and your energy are always in your hands. That is your true strength. Step 2. I am grateful for what I have and excited for what's coming. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can carry into your day because it immediately shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. When you wake up and say to yourself, "I am grateful for what I have," you remind your heart and mind that your life is not empty. It is already filled with blessings, even if they seem small. Think about it, you woke up today, and that alone is a gift many people didn't receive. You have breath in your lungs, a chance to try again, and an opportunity to build something better than yesterday. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring your struggles or pretending everything is perfect. It means acknowledging the good that already exists despite the challenges. Maybe you have food on the table, a roof over your head, or someone who cares about you. Maybe you have skills, knowledge, or even just the strength to keep going. When you recognize these things, your heart softens, your stress lowers, and your perspective changes. Gratitude is like light. It pushes away the shadows of negativity and opens your eyes to the beauty that was always there. But gratitude is only one half of this affirmation. The second half is just as important. I am excited for what's coming. This is where faith, vision, and anticipation come into play. Life is not just about appreciating the present. It is also about believing in the future. When you wake up with excitement, you set the stage for opportunities to enter your life. Excitement builds energy, and energy attracts possibilities. If you only focus on problems, your mind becomes heavy. But when you look forward with enthusiasm, even small steps begin to feel meaningful. Being excited for the future doesn't mean everything will happen instantly. It means you trust the process. You understand that progress is built day by day, choice by choice. By starting your morning with this mindset, you remind yourself that something better is always on its way, whether it's a lesson, an opportunity, or a breakthrough. Excitement keeps you moving even when the path feels slow. It keeps you motivated even when results aren't visible yet. It tells your spirit, stay ready because the best is not behind you. It's still ahead of you. Gratitude grounds you in the present. Excitement pulls you toward the future. Together, they create balance. One keeps you humble and peaceful. The other keeps you driven and hopeful. This combination ensures that you don't take today for granted and you don't lose faith in tomorrow. Imagine starting every day with that mindset. You'd walk through life with a calm heart and unstoppable energy. So when you rise in the morning, pause for a moment. Think of 3 things you're truly grateful for. Feel that appreciation deeply. Then shift your thoughts to the future. Picture your goals, your dreams, your vision. Tell yourself, I am grateful for what I have and excited for what's coming. Let it fill you with peace. Let it fuel you with passion and carry it as your daily reminder that life is both a gift and an adventure. Step 3, I am stronger than my doubts and fears. Every single morning, the first battle you face is not against the world outside. It is against the world inside. Doubts whisper in your mind, telling you that you are not enough, that you might fail, that others are better than you. Fears creep in quietly, making you hesitate, making you avoid risks, making you settle for less than you deserve. If you are not careful, that is the number R, can silent enemies can take control of your choices and keep you from ever reaching your potential. That is why the moment you wake up, you must remind yourself with power and conviction, I am stronger than my doubts and fears. Doubt is natural. Every human being feels it, no matter how successful or confident they appear on the outside. But doubt becomes dangerous when you allow it to control your decisions. Doubt makes you overthink instead of take action. It makes you question yourself even when you are capable. It convinces you to play safe when deep down you know greatness lives outside your comfort zone. By affirming that you are stronger than your doubts, you take your power back. You remind yourself that those thoughts are not facts. They are just temporary feelings that you can rise above. Fear is another force that tries to stop you. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Fear can paralyze you and keep you trapped in the same place for years. But fear is not the enemy. It is a teacher. It shows you where growth is waiting. Every great achievement in history happened because someone decided to act despite being afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward even when fear is present. When you say, I am stronger than my fears, you are reminding yourself that fear does not define you. Fear does not control you, and fear cannot stop you unless you allow it to. Think about it. Your doubts and fears exist only in your mind, but your strength exists in your actions. The moment you choose to step forward, even in uncertainty, your doubts start to shrink. The moment you choose to face what scares you, your fear begins to lose its grip. Action is always stronger than hesitation. Faith is always stronger than fear. and persistence is always stronger than doubt. Every single time you rise above hesitation and take action, you prove to yourself that you are more powerful than the thoughts trying to hold you back. This affirmation is not just a statement. It is a declaration of war against the invisible barriers that stop so many people from living fully. Each morning when you say it, you are building mental armor. You are training your mind to resist negative voices and walk with confidence. You are teaching yourself to trust your abilities, to believe in your worth, and to keep pushing forward no matter how uncertain things may feel. So when fear knocks on your door today, answer it with courage. When doubt tries to distract you, silence it with action. And whenever you feel weak, remind yourself again and again, I am stronger than my doubts and fears. Because the truth is you are, you always have been. And the more you believe it, the more unstoppable you become. Step 4, I am disciplined, focused, and consistent. When you wake up and declare, I am disciplined, focused, and consistent, you are choosing to step into the mindset that separates average lives from extraordinary ones. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. It rises when things feel exciting and disappears when challenges show up. But discipline, focus, and consistency are the pillars that hold you steady no matter what storms arrive. They are the quiet forces that build great achievements, strong character, and lasting success. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is waking up when the alarm rings instead of hitting snooze. It is choosing the long-term reward over the short-term comfort. Discipline is not about punishment. It is about self-respect. It's about telling yourself, I am worthy of my own best effort. Every time you practice discipline, you strengthen your willpower. And the stronger your willpower becomes, the more control you have over your life instead of letting impulses and distractions control you. Focus is the art of directing your energy toward what truly matters. In today's world, distractions surround you. Social media, endless notifications, unnecessary worries, and the constant noise of other people's opinions. Without focus, your energy is scattered, and scattered energy creates scattered results. But when you focus, you sharpen your mind like a laser. You stop chasing everything and start dedicating yourself to the few things that will truly change your life. Focus gives you clarity, and clarity gives you power. Each morning, when you say, I am focused, you remind yourself to keep your eyes on the path, not on the noise around it. Consistency is the bridge between goals and achievements. It doesn't matter how big your dreams are if you only work on them once in a while. Success is not built in a single day. It is built daily. Consistency is showing up again and again, even on the days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or uncertain. Think of water dripping on a rock. One drop does nothing, but thousands of drops over time carve through stone. That is the power of consistency. It transforms small actions into unstoppable momentum. When you combine these three forces, discipline, focus, and consistency, you become unstoppable. Discipline gets you started. Focus keeps you moving in the right direction. And consistency ensures that you reach the finish line. Many people have talent, but talent without discipline fades. Many people have dreams, but dreams without focus drift away. Many people start strong, but without consistency, they give up halfway. These three qualities are not just habits. They are the foundation of greatness. So every morning, declare it with conviction. I am disciplined, focused, and consistent. Let those words remind you that your success does not depend on luck or on motivation or on anyone else. It depends on your ability to show up, stay locked in, and keep moving forward day after day. Even small steps, when repeated with discipline, focus, and consistency, lead to extraordinary destinations. And when you live by this principle, you don't just chase success, you embody it. Step 5, I am worthy of success and happiness. Many people go through life carrying invisible chains. Chains made of self-doubt, guilt, past mistakes, or the belief that they don't deserve good things. They sabotage themselves not because they lack talent, intelligence, or potential, but because deep inside they believe they are unworthy of success and happiness. That is why it is so powerful to start your day by declaring, I am worthy of success and happiness. This affirmation breaks those chains. It rewrites the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you deserve. Worthiness is not something you earn. It is something you already have. You were born with value. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. Success and happiness are not reserved for a special group of people. They are available to anyone who believes in their right to pursue them. The moment you claim your worth, you open the door to possibilities. The universe responds not to doubt, but to belief. If you believe you are unworthy, you will unconsciously reject opportunities. But if you believe you are worthy, you will recognize and seize them when they appear. Success is not just about money, fame, or achievements. Real success is living a life of growth, purpose, and fulfillment. And happiness is not just about smiling when things are easy. It is about finding peace in the present moment and joy in the journey. When you affirm that you are worthy of these things, you shift your mindset from chasing approval to embracing abundance. You stop asking, do I deserve this? And start saying, this is my natural right, and I will work for it with confidence. This belief in your worth also changes how you treat yourself. Instead of settling for toxic relationships, unhealthy habits, or mediocre standards, you begin to demand better for yourself. You take care of your body because you know it deserves health. You invest in your mind because you know it deserves growth. You protect your peace because you know it deserves happiness. The way you see yourself sets the standard for how the world sees you. When you carry yourself as someone worthy, others treat you as such. Most importantly, worthiness fuels resilience. Life will test you, disappoint you, and sometimes break your heart. If your sense of worth depends only on external validation, those storms will destroy you. But if your worth comes from within, if every morning you remind yourself, I am worthy of success and happiness, then no failure, rejection, or setback can take that truth away from you. You will rise again, not because the world tells you to, but because you know in your heart that you deserve to rise. So each morning, don't just say the words, feel them. Let them sink into your soul. Say it until the doubts in your mind go quiet. Say it until you walk into every room with confidence. Say it until you stop asking for permission to live fully and start giving yourself permission to thrive, because you are worthy, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. And the moment you fully accept that truth, you step into a life where success and happiness are not distant dreams, but daily realities. Step 6, I will make today meaningful. Every morning when you wake up, you are gifted with something extraordinary, another day of life. And yet, Many people let their days slip away as if they were endless, wasting time in distractions, complaints, or waiting for someday to finally live with purpose. That is why it is so important to look at yourself in the mirror each morning and declare, I will make today meaningful. These words remind you that this day is not just another routine, not just another 24 hours to get through. It is a unique opportunity that will never come back again. Making today meaningful does not always mean doing something huge or world-changing. It means choosing to live intentionally instead of aimlessly. It means asking yourself, how can I use this day in a way that truly matters? Maybe it's working hard toward your goals. Maybe it's being present with your loved ones. Maybe it's learning something new, or maybe it's simply spreading kindness to a stranger. Even small acts of meaning create ripples that reach further than you realize. A kind word can uplift someone's spirit. A focused effort can bring you closer to your dream, and a moment of gratitude can turn an ordinary day into something sacred. When you carry this affirmation, you begin to rise above autopilot living. Too often, people wake up, go through the motions, and let the day control them instead of controlling the day. But when you decide, I will make today meaningful, you take ownership of your time and your energy. You stop drifting and you start directing. You recognize that your life is built not in years, but in days, and every meaningful day is a brick in the foundation of your legacy. Meaning also comes from contribution. No matter how big or small, when you contribute to the world around you, you feel alive. Meaning might come from helping someone in need, encouraging a friend, or even just showing up with a positive spirit that lifts the atmosphere around you. It is not about perfection, but about intention. Even if everything doesn't go as planned, you can still choose to make it meaningful by asking, how can I grow from this? How can I use this experience to become better, stronger, and wiser? That mindset turns even challenges into opportunities for meaning. Finally, this affirmation keeps you aware of the fragility of life. None of us are promised tomorrow. That truth is not meant to scare you, but to awaken you. It reminds you not to waste time on regrets, grudges, or meaningless negativity. It calls you to invest your energy into things that matter: growth, love, contribution, peace, and joy. When you live with that awareness, every day becomes precious and you treat it with the respect it deserves. So, when you say each morning, I will make today meaningful, let it be more than words. Let it be a promise to yourself, a contract with your soul. Live today in a way that when you close your eyes at night, you can smile and say, I used this day well. I grew, I gave, I lived with purpose. That is how you turn ordinary days into an extraordinary life.